and we'll get going as soon as you guys are ready. And then we'll have Ivana right after.
Good afternoon, Jen. Congrats on the win.
Oh, I can't hear you.
Good afternoon, Jen. Congrats on the win.
Thank you. I can hear you now.
And efficiency starting with the Luma down low and win the backboard.
I don't know what that is. Hold on one second. Andrew's going to
I don't
fix
think
it.
it's me.
Yeah, so
they need a connected performance from their perimeter.
all right, we're back.
Technical difficulties for the second game in a row.
That's all right.
Yeah,
We'll take it with W.
Yeah, there you go. It seemed like late first quarter, your team went on a big run and just kind of never looked back. What was the key to that run and the key to kind of maintaining through the full rest of the game?
I think we just really came in focused and were able to execute our game plan, both on the defensive end and on the offensive end. I thought our defense was really good early. Again, we gave up a couple O boards right off the bat, but then we fixed that and really did a good job playing clean. That was one of our emphasis kind of coming in, was to be disciplined on defense and really be in the right position, limit them to a tough shot, and then let's get out and see if we could run a little bit. I thought initially we got a lot of easy looks inside that we were just missing. And then I thought once we settled in and were able to convert some of those baskets, there was lots that I think were big shots, whether it was a three by Jewel or a drive or a pass or I know Conti Gina really did a good job, I thought, getting to the rim and attacking them for layups. And so I thought we did a good job. We thought we could really execute our offensive plan if we just moved the basketball and took care of their initial pressure.
Boston College, a team that typically they have a positive rebounding advantage on the season, but you all dominated the boards. What was the key to that, Jen?
Well, that's been an emphasis since we got back from Christmas. Maybe I asked Santa for rebounds. I don't know, because so far the kids have really done a good job. That we knew going in to the Christmas break, we felt like we had done some really nice things, but we felt like, the rebounding part was going to be something that was going to come back to haunt us. And so we've really made it an emphasis. And I think the players themselves know how important it is. And I couldn't be more proud of these two games back to back of what we've done in that area. And we just said it can't be a one game hit. We've got to be able to maintain that. That has to be a constant emphasis for us, is what are we going to do on the boards? And our challenge was to get some guards that would really get involved with it. I thought Liv Samuel had a huge couple of O-board putbacks for us and one. And, I just thought that those are momentum shifters and changers and extra possessions. So we've got to continue to do that, and I thought we did a good job. Our staff has really done a good job of emphasizing it as well. And the kids have kind of bought in on that side.
If you're Boston College, you're probably disappointed at the amount of foul trouble you got into, right? But on the other hand, it looked like you all dictated that by attacking the basket pretty often. Am I right?
Yeah, I thought we did a really good job. We knew we felt like we could attack them. I know that they've had a few injuries at their 5 position, and so they started a lineup that was pretty small, and we felt like they were going to switch a lot of things. And if we could just attack and play next, play off of 2 feet, be ready in case somebody slides over to take a charge, and play next with, get your teammate a shot. And I thought we did a good job of doing that and kind of forcing the issue. And, they were a little physical and putting bodies on, and they were getting called for it. And I thought we did on the boards, I thought was where that really showed up too. We did a good job of boxing out and, people kind of crashing and getting some offensive fouls on them on the boards as well. So.
What caused Gina to become Super Gina in the third quarter?
I don't know. I just think she saw it, the way they were guarding and the way they were defending. I thought she did a great job of kind of setting offense up and attacking, and then also finding her post players on some slips actions. And, I just think she knew, she still had in her mind that she did not play well up there last year. She had been spending some time with Coach Aaron Dickerson, our new coach that works a lot with our point guards, and she had already told her. And so I think she was really on a mission today to come out and put out a better performance and, lead her team. And I thought she controlled the game, most of it. I thought that one stretch, they sped us up for a second, but then after we kind of took a breath and settled down, we were fine.
Yeah, I was about to ask about that, Jen. I think you all also seem to respond to that well in terms of holding on to that lead and attacking the press and taking advantage of that when you had chances to, but then when you didn't, bringing it back out. That had to be important too, right?
Yeah, it was really important. I thought we did a great job initially with the way we attacked and got a couple easy layups, just passing the ball, hitting cutters and that kind of stuff. And then we started to talk about, all right, now we want to attack the press and pull it out and run clock. And our kids, you know, whether it's our senior leadership, whether it's just the smart players at Wake Forest, whatever you want to say, but they really listened to that and understood, all right, now let me pull that back out. Let's run 10, 15 seconds off the clock and then let's execute our offense. And we did a great job in that one span of after we had broke the press quite a bit for layups or for shots, then we kind of shifted it to now let's pull it out, run 20 seconds, 25 seconds and execute an offense for a shot. And we did that too. So, you know, I told him at one point, I said, you can't play not to lose, but at the same time, now we got to start watching the clock and using the clock to our favor.
By the way, Ivana Rossa had another double-double. She's pretty good at this basketball team, right?
She's pretty good. She's all right. No, you know, I'm really proud of her because I think, you know, today was going to be a big matchup. I'm sure it was the talk of the show was her against Seoul. They were going to guard each other. You know, they're both tough matchups. They both have gone from being on a scouting report to being the top of the scouting report. And, you know, Ivana just keeps making adjustments with that, whether it's us moving her around, whether it's her posting up, whether it's her stepping out and hitting face-up jumpers, whether it's an up and under, and then just the work she's been doing on the boards lately. You know, I just think, again, that kid, you know, she knows what we could do this year. And she knows a lot of it falls on her shoulders and falls on Gina's shoulders. And I think this year they're actually kind of seeing how that works and how they've got all these other players and teammates that are really helping them, pushing them every day.
So you endured a tough start to the conference slate in terms of the schedule, you know, kind of murderer's row. Then you had the Christmas break, and now you've climbed back over 500. How do you get your team set to pack their bags and hit the road this coming week?
Well, you know, we're still a little bit sour over the Carolina overtime loss. And I told him, I said, I think they've done a great job of looking forward. And it was one of the things we talked about last year, look 200 feet in front of you. But that still doesn't sit well with us. We felt like we should have won that game and we should be sitting at whatever and won with the loss being at NC State. And so we know we can't do anything about that game now. We can only do stuff about the next game. And the next game is Notre Dame. And Notre Dame was off today. So now Notre Dame just played BC. What are we going to do to attack that? How are we going to attack that? And then we go to Virginia Tech. And so, you know, it doesn't get any easier in this league. But, you know, we're just hoping to continue to play in games. You know, our kids they're just so grateful to be out there and they're doing a great job with all the sacrifices they have to make to be able to put on the uniform every day and step on a court against a new opponent. So, you know, we got to keep doing those things. We got to continue to pay attention to the details. And that's one of the things this team is really trying to do a good job of.
Thanks for your time, Jen. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hi, Ivana. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Congrats on the win and the double-double. What were you seeing out there today? What was working well for you? 16 points, 11 rebounds, just another standout performance.
Thank you. I was just looking what defense gave me when they were switching on the ball screens. I was slipping. If I had a mismatch with a point guard guarding me, I went to post up. So I was just adjusting how the defense. So I was just reading the defense kind of thing.
What was the key to the massive rebounding advantage you all had today?
I think coach does a great job emphasizing about the rebounding. I think we lost a battle against some teams. So we just, after Christmas, we were emphasizing the rebounding, and we're doing practice drills every day. So it just in our minds now that we have to rebound.
Also, it seemed like you all created a lot of foul trouble for Boston College by attacking the paint a lot. Was that an emphasis as well, Ivana?
We're just aggressive. It's not like something that we were emphasizing. We just, all the players from 1 to the 5, the center, we emphasize it just attack the paint if you have the dump off to the post or you go and score. So.
What'd you think of Gina's third quarter? She was kind of really kind of doing everything
Turn it up.
for that 10 minutes. Yeah, right. She turned it up to 11 for that quarter, right?
Yes, for sure, for sure. I mean, I think she adjusted as well. She saw how they were guarding, and she attacked. I mean, she did a really good job with the assist and with the shots, with the layups too.
What's the key for you all as you get ready to take your show on the road next week and go to Notre Dame and then Virginia Tech to kind of continue this run you're on?
Notre Dame and Virginia Tech are great teams, but we will just focus again on our scouting report, what our coaches say, and we're just gonna go and execute it.
Thanks, Yvonne. I appreciate it. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.